Yeah, no, remembering.
I fiori. Cos'è Ambara?
Olive. On the next day, I started cycling, and Dan was driving towards the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So it is in Italy, and you sort of follow along the coast through the day, and the ride is really not that hard, especially from Spezia. There's no hills, as you will see. It's pretty smooth road, just a few turns, so it's pretty easy. An interesting thing about Leaning Tower of Pisa is that it actually began to get built in August 1173, but it was completed in mid-1300s. It was interrupted several times by wars, debt, and while engineers worked on solutions to correct the lean. And we now know that without these interruptions that allowed the soil to compress under the tower, it would have certainly toppled over. Good afternoon, sunshines. We are cycling to Pisa, Italy. I am sweaty and slightly messy because I've been on the road and it's like hot. It's over 30 again, even though it's like 4 o'clock. People are noisy because this is Italy. Anyway, check out some food that I got. So I got water. I got some grapes, and then I also got some berries. Just kind of making sure that I'm getting some sort of nutrition and vitamins and fiber and still hydration. Like seriously, I just drank this whole thing, and I'm gonna finish it off before I go. It's pretty hot, but pretty good, and I'm very excited about Pisa because it has been the place I've been wanting to go to for quite a while, so it's gonna be good. As you will see later on the drone footage, and I will include some of it here, is that the tower is actually on this sort of paddock, you can say. It's just like on this ground with sort of gates and fence all around it, and there is Pisa Baptistry and Pisa Cathedral sort of in the same sort of area right next to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So I guess there's been a lot of work with trying to fix the lean over the years, and when you look at it, it's not quite as bad as they make it sound to be, and that is because it has been fixed over the years. So the Tower of Pisa is the church's bell tower. The city of Pisa was at the beginning a simple but important Italian seaport. With the growth, so did its religious buildings. So the height of the tower is 55.86 meters from the ground to the low side and 56.67 meters on the high side. So it's about a meter difference from one side to the next. The width of the walls at the base is 2.4 meters. The weight of the tower is estimated to be 14.5 thousand metric tons. The tower has 296 steps, and the 7th floor has 2 fewer steps on the north-facing staircase. So as you can see, there's 7 floors as well, as you can see on the drawing. Hello everybody, we have just arrived into Pisa, and like, this is insanity. Look at this. It is so freaking impressive. Check that out. Do you see? Do you see? This is the tower. Oh my god, guys, I'm like literally in an ultimate awe. This is insanity. There's like, take this off. Oh, it's like, I think it's better vision. I think my phone case is getting a bit dirty. I'm also red. There's my bite, there's my everything. This looks so stunningly impressive. Look at the sunset. Is this insane or what? Look. I am just completely amazed. I was actually really worried that it might be closed by the time I get here. But it is 8:15 and it's open and free for all. This is so cool. Oh, so it's, but the actual tower, it's 18 euros. Everything else 5, 7 and 8. Total banana. There that I forgot their names, but it's the Greek mythology. And to be able to be fed by a wolf. This is really cool. So in 1990, the tower leaned at the angle of 5.5 degrees, but following remedial work between 1993 and 2001, this was reduced to 3.97. So from 5.5 degrees to 3.97 degrees lean, reducing the overhang by 45 centimeters at the cost of, and let's hear it, £200 million. It lost a further 4 centimeters of tilt in the 2 decades to 2018. So construction of the tower actually occurred in 3 stages over almost 200 years, really. Work on the ground floor of the white marbles began in August 1173 during a period of military success and prosperity. And then after the first 3 floors, were built. The construction has stopped. The most accredited architects of the first phase of work were Bonanno Pisano and Gerardo di Gerardo. The second phase of construction started in 1275, so from 1173 to 1275, so almost 100 years later. And the work was attributed to Giovanni de Simone. And then in 1372, the construction of the tower was finished by an architect called Tommaso Pisano. So again, Pisa, and Twin Tower, Pisa.